Hello, Professor Metcalf. My name is Rachel LeMay. I'm in your psych class every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11:15. I'm a nursing major, I'm a first year, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So my hero project is going to be about what a hero means to me, how I plan on being heroic, and mostly about who I see as heroes. So my definition that I wrote down is heroism means to pass on a positive attitude and to brighten someone else's life. I believe that heroism starts with an attitude, and it has to be a positive one with a good outlook on life. So I have many heroes in my life that include my parents, but I'm not going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about how the kids I work with over the summer and how my uncle influenced my life in a very positive way. So to start off my project, I'm going to talk about my summer care kids. I call them my summer care babies. They're a group of special needs kids that I work with every summer, and they really impacted my life, and I'm going to go into how. So, as I mentioned, these are my summer care kids. They are children who have special needs, but they have some of the best attitudes I've ever seen. They've always have smiles on their faces, and they really do appreciate the simple things in life, whether it's like a cookie or playing outside or getting time to play in a water hose. They really do just brighten your day and just have the best attitudes. So these kids are my heroes, and to give back to them, I try to advocate every minute I can for these kids. I know sometimes this group of people gets looked down on society, but to kind of counter that, I share every positive experience I have with these kids any chance I get to bring a more positive outlook. And if I can do that, then hopefully this will be a ripple effect and affect others. And hopefully they can see these children for the beautiful people they are, just like I can. So the next hero I'm going to talk about is my uncle. Though he passed away, he touched many people's lives, mostly with his positive attitude and his outlook on life. So he helps me become a hero for the following reasons. So my Uncle Steve is another one of my heroes. He was handicapped ever since he was little due to spina bifida, but my mom said growing up he was so determined and he always had a positive outlook on life. So that's part one of why he is one of my big heroes, is that he was always going to do what he put his mind to. He got a license, he had his own house, and he wasn't dependent on anyone to do everyday things. He was able to do them himself because he wanted to and he put his mind to it. So he taught me never to give up and to really fight for what I wanted. The second reason he is my hero, and I try to carry this on for him, is to always put aside my struggles for others. He never complained about being in a wheelchair, and he never let that slow him down or prevent him from helping others. He really taught me to put my struggles aside and focus on enhancing somebody else's life. That's just who he was, and that's what I try to carry on day by day. So now that you've met both of my heroes, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to take their examples and put my own twist on it to become my own hero. Like I said, I think heroism stems from a positive outlook on life and good morals. So like I said, I think my summer care kids' great attitudes and appreciation for the small things is really important. So I'm going to try and take their example and appreciate the small things and share the little things with other people in hopes that they get the same idea I do. Not only am I going to do that, but I'm also going to become an advocate. I've already started just kind of with the little things. So I stand up when I hear something disrespectful about a certain group of people, or I just kind of put an end to unnecessary teasing. I try to make that a very important part of my life, is to just stand up for the little guys. I also want to take my uncle's example about being determined and not letting my own burdens, I'd say, get in the way of helping others when there's always an opportunity to push what I'm struggling with to the side if I can help somebody who's struggling maybe just a little bit more than me, and maybe make their day a little bit better. So these are all just small things that I'm going to try to do, but hopefully, like I said earlier in the video, there's a ripple effect, and so that if someone sees my example of maybe standing up for a certain group of people, or taking my uncle's example of putting my struggles aside to help somebody who might be having it a little bit rougher than I am. If they take my examples, then we could really start to make a change in this world.